Hi guys, it's Angie and I am back for a FlossTube video. It has been probably 4 months because that's about how long my semester ran. So it's been a while, and surprisingly, even without any new content in the last 4 months or so, I have gotten a few new subscribers. So welcome to everybody who has joined my channel. Right now it's very hit and miss. I am in school. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that at the end. My semester is over. I have a lot to, well, I don't have a lot to show you because I'm extremely crazy busy, and I literally did not stitch once my entire semester. I'm hoping to remedy that. I'm hoping to find a better balance this semester, but it's difficult. So, welcome. Hi everybody. If you are sticking with me, I really appreciate it. I was very tempted to just stop the channel completely, knowing how sporadic my videos were going to be until I finished school. But I really didn't want to do that because I still love sharing, and I had so many things that I'm working on that you are all following me with, and craziness. I just didn't want to give up the channel. So it's going to be sporadic. When I'm not in school, it will be a lot more with it. And if I could, I would film tons and tons of videos ahead of time, but I can't because that would require me making progress on things, which I can't do if I don't have the time. You guys, you know, I'm sorry. Welcome everybody who has been following my channel for a while. I hope that you enjoy what you see. Welcome to all of you new subscribers. I am not a weekly poster right now. When I am not in school, I try to post every week to every other week. When I'm in school, there may not be a single post. I'm going to try to rectify that. This next semester, though, is probably not going to have much. We'll talk about that again at the end. That way, those of you who are not interested can skedaddle. But I do have some things to show you. So I guess we'll go right ahead and get started. I don't remember, and I'm really sorry, you guys. I really don't remember what you have seen and what you have not seen. I'm pretty sure I talked about a few of these, but I know what I have not made progress on, and I know what I have made progress on. So I'm just going to show you what I have made progress on. Initially, I think I did stitch a couple times at the beginning of the semester, mainly when I was in the waiting room at my child's therapist's office. So I worked a little bit. I mean, not a little bit. I got a decent amount done. I couldn't tell you how much I got done. I don't even know if I have a before picture. If I have a before picture, I'll put it up. But this is my Phantom cat. I am stitching this for one of my children. He picked it out and said that he really loved it. So this is where I'm at. I'm pretty sure that none of this was done, or this, and a lot of the inside here was not done the last time you saw it. I'm going to go back through and see if I can find a picture that shows you. But this is where I'm at. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a small and easy pattern. It is small. I mean, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's definitely taking up a lot of time when I have to stitch it. I enjoy stitching it, but I'm finding it kind of hard to make a lot of progress on. But I mean, I'm getting there. I'm almost halfway done. And the pattern on this is, I feel like it's meant to be kind of like a New Year's celebration. It's black and gray and gold, but we opted, my son and I opted to switch out all of the gold shiny accents for silver instead. We liked the silver look better. Plus it worked on this fabric better. And this fabric is from Bestitch Me. I really love Bestitch Me fabric. This is a 27 count even weave in the color Stonehenge. So if you like this, this is Stonehenge. So that is where I'm at on Phantom. And I just ordered some new bags and needle minders from Vicky Stitch and Button. she may or may not even know that I ordered. I put the Me Please on Me on there this morning. So if you see this, Vicki, and you didn't notice, I did order. I'm very excited. I've been like MIA from the entire floss tube world. I'm casually watching and trying to catch up with everybody now. But again, I'll talk about all that at the end. So that's where I'm at with Phantom. I decided that I needed to get as much done between semesters as I possibly could. I am six and a half motifs away from finishing this one. I feel like I should be able to finish this before my next semester starts. I pulled out Avatar Alphabet. Part of the reason this one's taking so long is because I'm changing up. If you are new here, I started this as part of Semi-Sane Stitchers, and I believe I started this at the beginning of 2021. And this was supposed to be my alphabet that I was supposed to finish by the end of the year. At that point, I did not know that I was going to be going back to school. Me going back to school was kind of a spur of the moment decision, and it's working out wonderfully. But so when I started back to school in 2021, I didn't end up finishing my goals that I had made for myself for the year. One of the things that I wanted to stitch was Avatar Alphabet, and this is what it looks like. However, I did not like some of the character choices that they had chosen. They left out some characters that I felt were very important, like Appa and Momo. I mean, main characters not in there, because obviously Appa starts with an A, but so does Aang. Which one is really more important? Probably Aang. Anyway, so I went through and I changed them and I moved characters around and I added characters that were not in the pattern. So that's why it's taking me so long. So this is, I just finished doing, I think the last time you saw it, I had just finished Fire Lord Ozai? You guys, it's been a while. I don't remember everybody's names all of a sudden. My brain does not work right now. I just finished the letter O, and so over the last couple days, I added P, Q, R, and I am halfway done with S. So for those of you who are new, here's where I'm at now. I moved a lot of things around. So for instance, we have Toph here because her last name starts with a B. She's Toph Beifong. So I moved her to there. The D, if you've watched this show, there's an episode where there's a character named Jet, and he's got a bunch of little friends in his little gang, like Pipsqueak and stuff. One of his gang members was here, but it wasn't even a character I remembered the name of. So I made my own Dai Li for the D. And then this is King Boomy, but he's the Earth King. So he is in the E spot because I didn't even know the character in the E spot. So we've got Earth King Boomy. Then we have Appa that I put together and put here. All of these are the same. Down here I created my own Momo, put him there. And then here, she is supposed to be elsewhere. This is Katara's grandmother. She is the Northern Water Tribe elder. So that's why she's in the N spot. She's for Northern Water Tribe. You guys, I'm reaching. This is the last one you guys saw was the Fire Lord. She is not in this pattern. This is Azula. She's not in the pattern at all. So I had to make her. So this is Princess Azula. She is probably the one that looks least like her character out of all of the ones that I've created. Her mother, which I don't understand. I mean, I understand. They had to find characters' names and put them. I guess her mother's name starts with a W because her mother, who looks a lot like this, just with different hair, I kind of copied Mom and then just changed the hair to be more like Azula. I might see if I can add some lightning or something to make it more Azula-ish. Then we go down here, we've got like Roku. This is one of the generals. This is Sokka. I'm almost done with him. And then I've got Ty Lee, which I had to create because Ty Lee's not on here. Warrior Suki, because she's a Kenoshi warrior. And then I've got a chart, the cabbage vendor, because he is a very important part of the story. I'm hoping to have this done in the next 2 weeks. So hopefully you will be seeing another video from me before I start school with this as a finish. But I love this and I cannot wait, especially because I'll have to show you my husband for Christmas got me some more Avatar Funko Pops for my collection. If you're new here, I love a lot of things, but I love some things far more, and I have a fandom. Nightmare Before Christmas, huge one. He's new. Nightmare Before Christmas, Avatar. Up there you'll see that is all Stranger Things, and I have more downstairs. And if you're new here, oh, where is it? I cross-stitched this, and then I made the frame, and I put the Christmas lights on. How fun is that? I love it. So, I have a few fandoms that and Lord of the Rings I really love. But anyway, so that's where I'm at on my Avatar alphabet. I'm working on that some more today. And that is all of the stuff that I have actually, well, no, I've got one more thing to show you. You guys. You guys. You ready? You ready for this? Okay. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished with Giant Harry Potter. I'm finished, you guys. Look at this. Look at this baby. This took me, I started this at the end of 2019. This is not my oldest WIP, but it is pretty close. I finished. I changed a lot in this. I was part of okay, for anybody who doesn't know, this is a pattern from Clouds Factory. It is called Harry Potter Giant version. I called it Giant Harry Potter. I changed a lot of things. I was part of a Clouds Factory Giant Harry Potter Facebook page for a while. A bunch of people shared how they altered this pattern. It inspired me. Hold on. I have loud children. Oh my gosh. I feel like I look cross-eyed. Do I look cross-eyed? I feel like I look cross-eyed. That's weird. I think it's just because my eyelid is droopy. I don't know. I feel like I look cross-eyed. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Anyway, I was part of this Facebook group, and a lot of people shared some of their, what they charted to change the pattern. So with permission from them, some of the things were borrowed, some of them I created myself. First thing I did was I swapped the order. They had Ron in the middle. I put Harry in the middle. I added on top of platform 9 3/4, I added the train on Hogwarts Castle. Quirrell was a bonus character that I got when I bought the pattern. I added the Devil's Snare. I added the Quidditch stuff. The pattern has the snitch and the brooms underneath the snitch, but the stuff above it did not. I added the cloak and Fluffy. Those were ones I put in there. I did not, let's see, I changed the Mirror of Erised. It didn't have the mirror, it just had the stone. I added Fox in there. Down here I added the Hippogriff. And then all of that is the same, all of that is the same. Down here, all of this is the same. I didn't do as much change in the bottom. I'd wanted to do more, but I kind of was at the modality, not the modality. I was kind of in the mood. I just kind of wanted to get this finished. I added I charted this one. I created this one here. And then I moved things around so that things would be done the way I wanted them. But it is done. I have signed it. I changed the coloring of some things too. Originally, all of these were different colors. So like for instance, they're supposed to be the house colors, these leaves, and on here they had green, and then these ones were green too, and that was just weird to me. So I changed them so that it would be hopefully more like the house colors. I know that Slytherin is more green and black, but I found the colors green and kind of a silver color looked better. But anyway, it's done. And so now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna finish it, fully finish it. I think I wanna try to hang it so that it's like a tapestry, so that it hangs off of a rod on a wall. So I think what that means I'm gonna need to do is find some fabric for the back. I don't know how to do it, but it's definitely something I'm gonna be working on. I don't know when, but eventually. But it's done. Giant Harry Potter is done. That is one of my big ones. I mean, I have a lot of big ones. I'm gonna do a whip parade before my school year starts, so you'll see all the things that I'm working on. And I'm gonna be starting some new things because I just finished that. I'm almost done with Avatar, and I have some fun things to start. So next, let me show you what I got, which is not a lot, but it's awesome. So I'm gonna be very happy. I may have mentioned that I was going to be starting Dark Queen of the Earth. I finished Dark Queen of the Sea. I actually finished that one on time with the stitch along. And then when I found out that she was doing another stitch along within the same, I feel like we're also gonna find like Dark Queen of the Air, maybe Dark Queen of Fire. I kind of feel like that's the way that they're leaning. It's a Dark Queen series. So I went ahead and ordered the stuff to do Dark Queen of the Earth. I don't know what it looks like. It's a mystery sal. I don't remember when it started, in August or September was the start. So they've already released like 4 parts. I haven't even started it, but I got everything I needed for it. So it's all ready to go. I bought the last piece of floss that I needed today, sorry. This is the special fabric. This is from Under the Sea Fabrics. It is called Nightshade. It was specifically made for the sal. I liked this one because of the mottled. This one was a lot, there was one that was a little bit more muted, and I wanted one that was not muted. So this is the color. I'm hopefully going to be starting this weekend. And then I've got all my floss put together, and then it came with, I didn't order the needle minders this time, and I think I still need to go back and order the needle minders because I got the special needle. This is from Autumn Lane Stitchery, the Dark Queen. I probably, if I had seen what Dark Queen of the Sea looked like all done, I probably wouldn't have ordered it initially. It was the mystery of it that made it so fun, and I love it. I love it now. Had I not stitched on it and taken the time to enjoy the process over a year, I don't know if I would have loved it the same, but I loved it enough that I had to jump in and do the next sal. But this is through Autumn Lane Stitchery. They're on Etsy. This one is Dark Queen of the Earth. And when they did Dark Queen of the Sea, they came out with needle minders special to this project. And I ordered both of the needle minders, and I need to go back and do that for this one. But it comes with all these different beads. I ordered the bead packs, so I've got these. And these ones are really fun because they're obviously more earthy tones, although this is quite bright because it's Dark Queen of the Earth. So instead of all the blues and purples, this one's grays or greens and browns and deep reds, which I'm very excited about. And I hope that they do kind of a similar thing that they did last time, where they'll have options of different faces that you can do or different hair colors, because it makes each one a little bit more unique. So here's all the pretty beads that come with it. not come with it. I had to order the beads separate, but I definitely wanted to. Oh, these ones are really, really cute. Look at those beads. Look at those. They look like little stones. That's so cool. So anyway, this is Dark Queen of the Earth. I'm very excited to get started on. And the last thing, I'm not trying to do all the starts as much as I would love to. I know I don't have the time. But I did order something. I saw somebody's floss tube because I've been trying to live vicariously through people because I have not been able to stitch. And I saw a finished version of this. Somebody went to a retreat and somebody else had finished stitching this, and I just fell in love with it, and I went to go order it, and it was out of stock everywhere, but it's not anymore. This thing is going to be massive. So excited. So excited. Anyway, I picked up this. Look at this. Does this just not look like me? This is so me. This is so me. This is Poltergeist Pirates by Glendon Place. It is huge. I just went through 1, 2, 3 stitch and I clicked on that whole everything. So everything that it requires is in this bag, including the patterns. So this is the fabric because this is, what's this fabric called? I don't even remember. And it's not on here, so I'll have to look in there, but look at that. Look at that. How gorgeous is this? And it just looks like it's the night sky. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Guys, I've forgotten how, I haven't forgotten. I know how much I love to stitch. It's hard knowing what I used to be able to do and then what I'm unable to do now. This is fabric. Let's see, it says Crossed Wing Collection. It is hand painted specialty fabric called Bang. What do they say on here? Yeah, it's 28 count Bang Cashel Linen by Crossed Wing Collection. So that is, and I just ordered that through 1, 2, 3 Stitch. They had it, so they sent it to me. So that's the fabric. And oh, you guys, I'm so excited. That's a lot of floss. You don't need to see all the flosses because it's all just DMC. But then we have silk lame braid, petite braid in this blue color. It looks kind of white, but it's kind of like a baby blue. Ah, I needed some of this anyway. Some silver, some more of the, is this one the same? Yeah, some more of the baby blue. We have this very light yellow. Some more silver. Gosh, I need a lot of silver. Darker yellow. Ooh, that one's just a pretty white, iridescent white. Oops, I just dropped them all in this lovely blue. Dropped them all on the floor so that my dog can sniff them and get his hair all over them. Because he's a hair dropping machine. And then the beads. And it's not a lot of beads. I mean, this was in the mailbox when I got home today, so I haven't actually opened this stuff yet, so you're opening it with me. What do we have? Okay, so we have these fun skeleton beads. How cute are these? I've got 1, 2, 2 big ones, 3 smaller ones. I have this stone looking bead, I have a star and another stone looking bead. So I don't even know where these go. I think the pirate faces go on the ghosts. I'll have to look at the pattern again, obviously, since I don't know where anything goes. Throw all that on the floor. Watch me make a mess. I'm gonna finish kitting this up tonight while I watch a movie or something. Something fun. Do you go in there? No, I'll just leave you out. So anyway, that's all that I've gotten. Like I said, I ordered 2 new bags and some needle minders from Stitch and Button because I love Stitch and Button bags. If you can't tell, this is, I don't remember if I showed you. I'm pretty sure I did. I have a few of her bags. Not a huge bag person because I have these and they work really well, but I really like the fabric bags that Stitch and Button makes. They always look really nice, and she has some, she pulls out some that are really fun. All right, so that's it for stitching. That's all I've done. Probably I'm not going to work on a whole lot, a huge variety. I am planning to do a whip parade to just kind of go over what did I finish this year, and then kind of show you all the projects that I'm still continuing. I went through earlier this year and kind of got rid of some projects that I had started, but then realized this isn't for me. I started them because I thought I'd like them, and then it turns out, I don't really care about these, so I'm not gonna continue on. So we'll do, because I don't even remember what I'm continuing to work on. It's been that long. So if you got this far, thanks for watching, and I'm really excited to get to share some of this. Sorry, I have a crumb on my shirt. Is it a crumb? Nope, it's a thread. Thanks for watching, and I'm happy to share these things with you. And then I'll just kind of do a brief recap. I'm in school. I'm in school to become a licensed veterinary technician, or LVT for short. When I started this, I didn't quite realize exactly how complex and complicated this was going to be. Basically, I'm learning how to be a nurse, but a nurse for animals. So I'm going to have to learn anesthesia. I have to learn pharmacology. I have to be able to identify all sorts of parasites. I have to be able to run urinalysis and do cystos and ultrasound things and dental cleanings and dental scaling, and I can do extractions, or I will be able to, just within, there are some limitations. Same with stitching. I'll be able to do some stitching with limitations, depending on the state that you practice in. Basically, I mean, it's huge. It's like you've got your veterinarian, then you have the licensed veterinary technologist, and that's a 4-year college degree, and then you have licensed veterinary technician, which is a 2-year degree. It's an Associates of Science degree, and that's what I'm getting. And then you have your veterinary assistants, which is what I am right now. It is very complex. There's a lot that I am learning. I didn't realize how complicated it was going to be. It is seriously taking up all of my time. Learning about diseases, learning how to combat diseases, learning how to examine animals, to feel the different, like be able to tell where their organs are by feel, being able to understand what is normal and what's not normal. It's really complex, and it takes a lot of time. I have to learn, it's complicated. It's exciting, it's wonderful, and it turns out I'm doing a really good job, and it's so much fun. But it's hard. It's very, very hard. I just finished my semester. I finished my semester with a 4.0, which makes me very, very happy because it was really hard. One class alone, I had to write a report about endangered livestock. I had to train my dog how to do a trick, which I taught him how to jump through a hoop. I had to create a brochure that could be given out at a veterinary clinic about what you need to consider before getting a dog. And it was very specific, the types of things that had to be on there. I had to volunteer for 20 hours at an animal shelter or an equestrian center, and I actually ended up volunteering at a local therapeutic riding center, so I was working with horses, but that was outside of school hours, so 20 hours outside of the many hours I was already doing at school. I had 2 labs that were about 3 hours long on Mondays. Each lab was about 3 hours long, and then I had all day lectures on Tuesdays and then lectures on Wednesdays in the morning, and then the rest of Wednesday was studying and doing homework, and then I was working 20 hours a week, plus then doing that I had to shadow for 12 hours at an emergency, an ER basically, for animals, which was very eye-opening. There was just a lot. There was so much that I'd get home from school or I'd get home from work and I was just exhausted. And then I'd be up at 6 on Saturday mornings trying to get all my homework done for the week so that I could just keep up. A lot of times I felt like I was barely breathing. Next semester is actually going to be even harder. This semester it was 4 classes and 2 labs. This semester it's going to be 5 classes and 3 labs. So it's almost like you're taking 8 classes because each lab has a midterm and a final, and each lecture has a midterm and a final. So it's going to be hard. And so I'm just here to tell you now that there may not be a lot of videos between January 17th and May 8th. May 8th is my last day. So between those days, January 17th and May 8th, I will see what I can do, but I can't promise anything. So I apologize in advance for the long space between videos. I've always said this from the beginning. I'm not in this to make money or to monetize or to be the most popular, YouTuber. Numbers don't matter. I love cross-stitching. It is peaceful. It gives me a chance to just relax. I love sharing what I'm working on. And so if you don't mind waiting around for the next video, knowing it's going to come, but it just might not be immediate, then I love that you're willing to wait and see what I have. There are so many amazing floss tubers out there. I don't expect people to just wait around with bated breath for what I'm about to do next. But if you have and you're here, thank you so much for still being here and still watching what I'm doing. I love to share this stuff with you guys. This is amazing and fun. I just didn't know. I had no idea what I wanted to be. And I love this. I go into work and we had some dogs that came in the day before Thanksgiving. These poor babies had gotten into a drug that a college-aged student brought home in cookies. And I ended up having to administer activated charcoal. That was quite an experience. I've been able to watch surgeries. I've watched many euthanasias. That's been very hard, including of a dog that I very much loved in the time that I've been working at there. I draw blood, I give medications, I clean ears, I swab ears, I do microscope things, I do x-rays, I express anal glands, I trim nails, I do so many things. I'm learning the dentistry side, or I'm about to start learning the dentistry side. I can insert IV catheters. I can give medication through an IV. I can give medication in a muscle. You have to be careful how you do these things, a lot more careful than I ever expected. Or even new. And the things that I'm learning now are amazing. I'm about to learn all sorts of things about the different medications and their contraindications and all of this stuff. It's so exciting. My brain is not big enough to hold all this information, so I'm so glad I have an amazing veterinary team that is helping me, and they talk me through things. Learning how to read an EKG, for example. Holy cow, that's hard. If anybody out there Like, I've been going on YouTube being like, okay, walk me through this EKG thing again, because it is so subjective, and it is, yeah, I mean, even my doctors are like, yeah, no, I would send that to a cardiologist, and even they might not be able to read it because EKGs are hard to read. But just, you know, listening to heart murmurs, apparently I'm supposed to be able to understand the difference between a grade 1 and a grade 6, which I understand the difference, but being able to determine what part of the heart the murmur is coming from is a little beyond my skills yet. Anyway, all of this to say, it's a very busy time, and cross-stitching grounds me and it helps me relax, and I'm hoping that I can balance my studies better this semester. Knowing kind of what I'm in for now, I'm hoping I can have a better balance so I can continue to cross stitch and hopefully pop a video or two in throughout the semester. I can't promise that, but I will do my very best. So I'm not gone. I promise I have not disappeared. I'm just trying to get through school. I've 1 semester down. I have 3 more to go. And when I'm done, then there's no more schooling. It's just go to work and then come home and enjoy my time. Because once I've taken the VTNE and I pass it, and I am an LVT, which I'm saying I'm going to pass it because, you know, self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Once all of that is done, then my work stays at work and I can come home and just enjoy my time at home. And then I can share more with you and cross stitch more and all of that great stuff. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just being here. I appreciate it. I'm so grateful that I have had so many people willing to just follow me on this journey. And I will have a whip parade coming up probably this next week. So y'all have a wonderful New Year's.